Greetings, hello, welcome back to one last Long War of the Chosen Mod Jam plus Highlander Campaign episode. Oh boy, I don't think I've ever had such a rough time picking my squad for the final mission. I could have easily filled up 20 slots here and still would have had a tough time picking the people who deserve to be on the mission, who I want to have on the mission, etc. We're actually running with two officers. Somewhere, yeah, there's any. So I think you're both field commander. No idea who ends up being the officer. I kind of hope you, because you have other stuff to do. Then again, but your command is so good. Spoiled for choice here. Yeah, I broke up a bunch of bond pairs. You know, normally I like to bring bonded people together, but I just, I was really like, oh, I want my gunner on the mission. I want my sharpshooter on the mission. Actually, now that I'm looking for this, I also a minute ago was saying to myself, oh, I want my heavy on the mission for some rockets. I mean, outside of grenades, we're kind of really lacking in the AoE department, and I guess we have the Firestorm. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm gonna sit here and never, like, I've literally spent half an hour looking through this, and then, like, heavy-heartedly throwing somebody out, getting someone else in, and then it's like, oh, this is torture. Selecting only 12 soldiers for the mission, even though, yeah. Anyway, cutscene time.
There, I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the buffer.
Watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
We're ready.
Synthesis nearing completion. Now, Lily!
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through. All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM. And you're gonna end this. Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
I could watch that scene walking through the corridor with the soldiers saluting. I could watch that 1,000 times, and I never get tired of that. So yeah, I mentioned it at the end of the last episode. The Waterworld mission, the Leviathan mission, is not adjusted for the enemies because it's apparently a hell to mod that. And even worse, to test it if it's modded correctly, because the mission is apparently created at the start of the campaign.
No way of knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such Such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be spared.
So anyway, to finish that thought, the mission is created at the start of the campaign, so it's not like you can just have a save game from just before you launch the mission to see if your mod changes actually stick through. You always have to start a new campaign to test it, and that's kind of annoying. I could have sworn I picked my Reaper for the mission. Did I not? Did I really go in without any concealment? Might not have been the smartest move I've ever done. That is... You know, sometimes I even surprise myself. You ended up being the the officer here. The thing is, there's the biggest engagement you have on this map is usually right at the start. You have like a big group somewhere over here or so. And we can either go hard or not go at all. Let's give everybody 20 extra aim here. And for some reason my Templar is not getting the boost. This is the perfect start.
Pop and smoke.
Well, I think we'll just have to figure something out here. And by figure something out is, I mean, we're just gonna go hard. I'm gonna move you up. Maybe I'll move you up. And if we don't activate yet, at least I can set up a kill zone in that direction. We're gonna activate something.
I hope it's worth it.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, and the gatekeeper going through the wall activates the second group, maybe? No, didn't. Okay, interesting. I still think instead of taking a single shot this turn, we're setting up a kill zone in case the rest of the map, what we just saw in the back, is gonna get activated by my actions here.
This area's mine.
You're not the one I wanted to click on. To 13. Would be nice to start off with some thousands to go action. So what are the problems here? Of course, the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is one of the main issues, main concerns. So I think a good old something. I was thinking a focus fire, but I'm also thinking I want to make sure that the Archon is not a problem. Let's bring Annie over here. Throw in a Void Rift on the Archon, the snake and everything here. And activate even more stuff on the left. Why else would it lag that badly? Okay. That's gotta be... I'm gonna have to get a little bit creative here.
Yeah.
That's good damage on the Void Rift. Panic on the Muton is good. What else are we getting? Centurion Panic. Oh, we're not done yet. Panic. Okay. I mean, this just asks me to do a firestorm somewhere in here. If I only could get you just that little bit closer, so you can start off with a takedown on something. Takedown on the Sectorate Commander, Firestorm the whole thing. Oh, but then we're definitely pulling that other group here. But I kind of really want to. So how bad could it be? How bad could it be if we do a takedown here on the Sectorite? We end up here. We Firestorm from this position. Now, my computer is thinking, yeah, very bad, very bad.
Looks pretty tough.
A bunch of mechs that are all gonna go onto Overwatch. That's not ideal in order to move out of there. I agree with that. So we do quick burn. one-shot the Codex. Panicked everything that wasn't already panicked and set everything on fire that wasn't already on fire. So, you know, that wasn't too bad. So how do we deal with all the mechs that are on Overwatch now? By the way, Commander's avatar, I think I mention that every time I play this mission, but it bears repeating, is gonna be just somebody who moves and shoots at most. Like those 3 buttons here, they don't exist. That is not how I play this mission. Let me actually... We need to take care of the Gatekeeper. Let's prioritize that. Let's move you up.
Yes, Commander.
Let's fire the Gatekeeper. And if I saw that correctly, you are in a position where you can actually shoot it. You do have traverse fire. So I should be able to just shoot and then unload.
How terribly unsatisfying.
I really want to maximize my damage output. I can nimble hands to actually get one more shot in with unload. But on the other hand, next turn I'll be empty, and I would really like nimble hands to be able to move and still shoot. So I just quick math tells me that's actually not going to be enough. I'm gonna speed up animations here because unload takes pretty long to unload. $19. Oh yeah, maybe that's something for Commander's avatar here. So the only way, I think, in dealing with the mechs in the back would be to get a grenade all the way in there. Or get a redstone cannon all the way in there. Ooh, now we're talking my language.
I will fulfill my destiny.
Yeah, I think the white mech there is not actually overwatching.
I will punish you.
One-shot the archer. Okay. Still looking for some thousands to go action. The problem is... this is not a guaranteed kill, but I think it's just makes the most sense. How many people do I even have left? I have Amy left with some unmovable sovereign into lots of shooting. Gotta find the right spot to teleport to. I think we need to kind of try to thin out the mechs a little bit. So, yeah, that's Amy. Then we have Kyber left. We can do probably a Titan strike into Whoever else, I mean, Natalie can also just move and take a shot. Or we just continue. Blaster bomb? Yeah, that's my blaster gauntlet thing, and this is my heavy weapon slot thing. This is Greater Archon up here, that's kind of annoying. I don't exactly know how I want to deal with them. And that Viper Elite there is a little bit of a tough cookie. Scratch not going to be able to do anything useful. Okay, let's actually just move you out of the way. Steady weapon and good shit. You're doing 13 to 16 on a Burial Blade.
By the numbers.
It would have been nice to have that on more people. So why don't we bring you back here then? Not give me line of sight to the mechs through the center? Maybe not. Figure out what I do about the mechs. I'm trying to figure out too many things at the same time. That's my usual problem. Well, I'm like already thinking about the next problem before just solving the first one. Alright, let me just
On my way.
move back a little bit. Take a shot at that Archon up top. Gets you to 7 health. That's actually fantastic.
Triumph through sacrifice.
To that, I could just go for another slice to be at 4 focus for next turn. Let's actually have you come back. Let you come back. So what I'm kind of concerned about, in my stream campaign, I have another flamethrower juggernaut who had implacable to actually move away after getting a bunch of kills, and I don't have that here, and I'm always thinking, oh, I'm just standing here and shooting the rocket. Oh, no, I can't. So, you know, it sucks when you have to think about keeping your people alive. On the other hand, I could just, you know, go in hard and do a plasma blaster. Against these mechs here that are lined up from this side. Probably here. What was the damage on the plasma blaster before I make plans? 9 to 14. So it has definitely a chance to kill the longbow, the lucky day, the archer, and the drone. That's of course also an option, that I just teamwork Emily to throw a grenade back in here. You know, I think that might be the best way to handle that situation with the mechs in the back. Except if you can't reach that, and it's not handling anything. Don't think we want a double teamwork here.
Didn't see this coming, did you?
Get rid of this. Stunt this guy. Gives me some additional line of sight for whatever reason I would need it. So I can grapple here and then still have a run and gun rapid fire with you. Just see where I can get. Those guys are controlled. It's really just about those 5 in the back here and doing something about the nausea. And I think it's really just... Oh, hang on. I also still have Amy. Forgot about that. Okay. I thought somehow because of the pictures I only thought I had those 3 and I had to solve that little puzzle with these 3 people, but apparently not. So I think we're going punt. It's gonna be too hard. Yeah, we're activating 6 more guys. Okay. Yeah, we probably want to take this flamethrower, but I'm currently sitting here flanked by all of this, so let me just see. How we can solve that problem. Okay, creates a phase 2 Andromedon. I was kind of looking for something that I can get a kill on. If I get an implacable move, I actually don't think I need the implacable move.
Let's go.
Hello.
Victory's practically falling into my lap.
Is it though? Do you have to both barrels that thing again? To guarantee a kill? Yeah.
You should have picked better monsters.
We're gonna flamethrower here. Hitting them all.
Gonna string them up?
Yes, there are some clones, I know. I was kind of hoping that we get a little bit more panic on the codex front. Any move in here is gonna set me on fire, so I think I actually have to move here. Here's a chaotic. A bit of a chaotic engagement, but I guess that happens when you activate 30 enemies on turn 1. Just clearing up one codex. It's kind of showing that it would hit that one too, where I don't see the health bar right now.
Order is restored.
Yeah, so we got one original codex and then a bunch of clones here that are still gonna take an action, and we have two mechs, 3 mechs that are gonna take an action. And for some reason I didn't manage to flank the Naja. Okay. Are you flanking? You're not flanking the Naja. A little bit awkward. Okay, but I still have Amy. Oh, we're definitely gonna unmovable Sovereign here. Teleport in the middle of this and start clearing up some of those mechs. Oh, we also still have a use. Okay, let's move you out of the way. Still somewhere where you can untouchable something. in case we need it.
My turn.
Yeah, I think the best fuse is actually the longbow here.
Ziel neutralisiert. Feind terminiert.
I got one more shot.
Ziel eliminiert.
Yeah, I think that's my last action now, so it's gonna be a run and gun rapid fire. We've got a hunter drone, 1, 2, 3 codex, and a heavy mech who are gonna take actions. Oh, and the nausea. And we have one person untouchable. I've got a Templar who can take it. This thing not being flanked is kind of... How did that even happen? Yeah, any move over here is just gonna set me on fire. So, the heavy mech's doing 5 to 10 damage. And Naga is actually doing 6 to 11. So I guess you're the priority here then? And we hope that the mech just goes for Kaiba and touches the untouchable. No, it was not the smoothest activation I've ever did, but this was a fun first turn.
Agli ordini.
And hey, someone forgot to bring any form of concealment. That was also probably an issue. Now, technically, I don't actually have to shoot you. I could shoot, like, a codex, because you're not flanked, you're not doing anything. And you're panicked. You're burning. Yeah, I actually think getting rid of a codex might be the play here.
Niente.
If we can actually hit that.
Nemico neutralizzato.
Okay, and that's my turn. So I'm expecting one of the codex to do her psi bubble. Oh, get wrecked, son. We had a kill zone active. That's kind of rude, doing a side bubble on my stunned soldier. It's not very nice.
You harbor such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words if...
If what? Let's get you out of there. And you gonna move you like back here. That way I know the Naja's taken care of this turn. I also kinda hope that it's not gonna come to just relying on flanking. Somewhat hopeful we can clean up this turn here. We'll see. We've got some issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Need a full reload. Free reload rather into then shooting something. Talking about shooting something. You have exactly one target. Not even gonna double tap for that.
Okay, so I got one.
Okay, you didn't lose your ammo from the Codex bomb, so I'm assuming you're actually in a safe position. You're gonna burn to death, you're gonna burn to death. Let's take the kill with you.
Trial through sacrifice.
To a vault on these two guys.
Trial through sacrifice.
Yeah, triumph for sacrifice. I got it the first time. Let me just check here what I want to do with Pensive, because I don't think he has actually that many moves. In retrospect, maybe I should have. Titan Strike forward, and then reloaded and shot something else. So I think we're just gonna move out here.
Yes. I shall win your battle shortly.
Which the game tells me is outside of the radius of the side thing. Means it probably isn't. So the only thing you can ever see is the Archon and the Centurion. Actually, not 100% sure that you die from the burn.
Vado in posizione.
Still got a little bit of crap back here that we need to clean up.
Bersaglio eliminato.
Great and a not so great Archon. Can we rename these? Great Archon, not so great Archon? Oh, that's gotta be a localization file edit for the next campaign or so.
D'accordo. Bersaglio neutralizzato.
Not a problem.
The drone and terrible shots all around. Take the drone.
That's right.
Alright, over here. You need a free kill. Make sure we trigger the thing. We can just blink over here, giving us a flank at the Codex, and losing the other side of that Archon. Oh, we can move Sovereign again. Alright, cool. Oh, it's teleport again.
Feindliches Ziel erledigt.
I imagine taking combatives on your Warden and you don't get the nice recharge value here.
Meine Waffe ist leer.
Oh, yeah, I guess we'll just use Nimble
Bereit
Hands.
für den Angriff.
Well, that cooldown is gonna be up soon again. Okay, so it's really just the Archon and this Centurion.
I get it, okay?
It's actually a guaranteed kill. Now that I think about it, since I already used all your... Oh no.
My turn.
Well, it's a guaranteed kill if it hits, so not guaranteed at all. But... Damn it. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here a little bit. But I think now it's a guaranteed kill from the fire-ish. I want to make sure that you get some ammo back.
Your monster has taken its last breath.
Ah.
I shall go to you.
I'm rolling. Let's do this. What's over there?
I think I'm just gonna overwatch you then.
The time for contemplation has passed.
That's my turn.
I know.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. 6 burning fire and steel. So hang on. Burn does 1 to 3 damage from a Juggernaut. Fire and steel is +1. Shredded from plasma is +1. And just +1 for good measure. I'm now gonna find out why exactly it's doing 6 damage, but I'll take it. Oh, because we have a Field Commander. Combined arms, +1 damage to everything. I mean everything. Okay. 31 enemies killed. 20 remaining and still no concealment scouting. Which is actually gonna be, for the final room, not ideal. What was I thinking? I tell you what I was thinking. It's like, oh, I want to bring this person. Oh, no, this person.
Time to kick some ass.
So I want to bring this guy.
Here we go. Come on.
Yeah. If this were easy, everyone would do it.
I'm all over it.
Pronta per fuoco.
Now, after killing
Got it covered.
basically 30 enemies, I think it's kind of inflated the number because of the clones and the
Bin dabei.
Andromedon shells.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
If you can kill that in 2 turns, then you're not too concerned about 20 enemies showing up somewhere.
Battles are being waged. We must not tarry.
Sure, we used our only Shredstorm cannon and our only Firestorm. We're down to one last flamethrower charge.
Fatevi sotto.
Aye, aye, Commander. Come and get some.
I mean, that's an interesting question that I'm just asking myself anyway. Why do you have a plasma blaster? Why didn't I give you extra? Could I not have given you extra fuel tanks? Or more flamethrower charges? Like, normally on a technical, you can't even select the heavy weapons. Okay, angry sector sounds. You know what? You could do some meditation while the rest of the squad just catches up.
With this,
Hey,
I'll change the
inspection
future.
time.
Caution. Sto di guardia.
Copy that.
Trying to make sure that everybody catches up here.
I hope it's worth it. Ten-4.
Feuerschutz.
The time for contemplation has passed.
Will I be moving
Aye,
this
aye,
way?
Commander. I'm on it.
Who wants to go for a peek here?
Okay.
Alright, sector part, the angry sector commander, bunch of Archons, the general. And we're like, what? Still somewhat away from activating them?
Got it. Moving.
Okay, get your ever vigilant Overwatch there.
All right, I'll go.
Move up and steady. Where is pensive?
Yes.
Bring
I
you in
shall
there.
win your battle shortly.
And everybody else just move up.
Here I go.
Coming out of full cover spots. We care.
Can't Can't I go anywhere without you talking
That's
at
a
me?
no cover spot. For some reason that doesn't give cover.
Mi sto muovendo.
We'll be fine.
Getting it done.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Tempo.
May honor guide us.
I'm grouping up a little bit here to potentially get some smoke in.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Got it covered. It hit the plate. Advent forces on the ground.
Okay. Oh, it's 2 sector pods.
Went off the armor.
Preso di striscio.
That's a... I haven't seen something like that in a while. Double group of sector pods. And for some reason that seemed to have been a split pod, with the second part of the pod being super far in the back here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have somebody in the squad has Bastion. Since this group is not active, but the mechs are back here, so we're probably gonna get bombarded. So we might as well group up a little bit to, you know, get the best effect of it. Anyway, I think we're also gonna smoke up here.
Smoke's in the air.
And let's focus fire. Let's actually, first of all, get you somewhere where you actually have cover. We don't have smoke cover.
I'm a whiz of a whiz. I mean, if ever a whiz there was, that is.
I think we're gonna, just grenade everything.
I don't just cause problems. I can also solve them.
Okay, so we're gonna shut down on this guy, so focus fire the other guy. I think this time we're gonna do a shot into nimble, into unload. Not quite enough, but you know what? Just like, oh no, I couldn't one-shot the sector port. My soldiers are so weak. I'll do this. I think I'm still doing it this way. Is it gonna be enough to kill the sectopod? 1 HP. That might actually just be a shot here from Kaiba. Get that thousands to go rolling. Not thousands to go, I mean.
I've completed another flawless turn.
Scrap metal. And giving everybody combat rush. Okay. And then talking about thousands to go.
Ziel neutralisiert.
Sure thing.
Some shredding here. What's with the 1 HP target is still alive thing here today? Not a fan. Just run there for a takedown, and then we have this deal to, this group to deal with. This deal to group with? What? Why don't we just... Take that shot. Then we might as well just start on the sectopod a little bit. So I was thinking here that you can just reload, do some killzone stuff.
Lockdown confirmed.
Do we have anybody who does any sort of shredding? What are you rocking? Talon rounds? Let's drop some grenades over there. Let's see if we get... I mean, we can't shred the armor, but we can just try to use volume of fire here with everybody. It's shut down anyway, so not that we get too much.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Von der Rüstung abgeprallt.
I think that's my turn. Well, technically you could do something, but that seems kinda pointless at this moment. Alright, looks like that group is activating.
What kind of monster are you?
Well, turns out you have lightning reflexes. You don't.
Got to do better.
Ooh, the general dodging the kill zone, eh?
Armor still holding.
Yeah, that was a double move. Not going for the micro missiles, even though I'm so nicely clamped up. Oh, am I out of ammo in the kill zone? Probably am out of ammo. Yeah, because we didn't get any actual kill shots. Anyway. Guess who just got two new grenades?
Oh.
I think this gotta be the perfect opportunity to come in for a capacitor discharge. I hope I moved you in close enough. So yeah, sure. Come on. Guess we're just void drifting then.
Okay. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Alright, we still need to finish off that sector part here. Hang on. I think we're just gonna reload with you and just shoot it. Get some shredding in.
A waste of time and energy.
Then maybe you can actually finish it off. Is it just me, or did we not get a single loot drop yet? I mean, not that loot drop at this stage of the game, but it's about the principle here. So I'm thinking they're just gonna finish off the sectoid. Hopefully. Ah, minimum damage. So the plan was to then, with the thousands to go action, we could just void conduit this guy. Maybe we use TM command for that, but I think we have other options to kill here. Natalie. I guess the problem is going to be the armor on that thing. I don't want to use my last Titan Strike here. I'm gonna be totally not moving at all this turn. Link over here. I'm gonna transposition with the Advent General.
Feindliches Ziel erledigt.
And work on cleaning up the rest here.
Feind terminiert. Munition ist gleich alle.
Okay, now that we have a stupid general standing there out in the open like an idiot.
Heading out.
Just threat him. And you know, basically then kill him.
Ziel eliminiert. Das war's. Keine Munition mehr.
Got a panicked Archon, a super heavy mech, and a regular Archon here.
Rock and roll.
Taken care of, so it's just the super heavy that's remaining. I think we should still have your shot.
If you think you can rely on luck to win, you have another thing coming.
Shut up!
En movimiento.
Okay. Interesting enemy composition with that double sector pod group.
A terra.
Back in my day, now in Long War 2 times, you would always, on every supply raid in the late game, have a double sector pod group.
10-4.
If you didn't have an answer to a pod with 2 sector pods, you wouldn't go on the supply raid.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, 6 more enemies. The usual in, around, or behind this thing. So I think we're just gonna
My turn.
bring everybody up here for now.
I will catch up.
I will go to you.
Agli ordini.
Got it.
Blatantly ignoring all
Roger
cover.
that.
Unless it's absolutely
I'm all over it. Go, go, go.
possible to do it without sacrificing any movements here.
Nachgeladen.
That apotheosis was kind of a big waste. So didn't expect to roll minimum damage there.
Come on, get the lead
Well,
out.
no, technically I was expecting minimal damage. I was just hoping
Yeah.
we'd get more than that.
È ora di uccidere. Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
Aye, aye, Commander.
On Overwatch.
Moving to position.
Get ready.
Still no enemies inside.
I will go to you.
D'accordo.
Double time.
Heading out.
Is it clear? Good to go.
Rücke vor.
There can be no doubt.
Yes, 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 yes. I shall win your battle shortly.
Would totally
Okay.
rebuild scouting protocol. So first of all, see what we're dealing with. Most importantly, get some information of where we de- Oh, okay. Not expecting of a gatekeeper.
I'm putting my pride on the line.
Then don't bother me.
Exeguo.
Yeah, let's actually use a free reload and a steady here then. That was very unusual.
Mir entgeht nichts.
Battles are being waged. We must not tarry.
Wait.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Overwatch.
Okay. So I'd be very surprised if we don't activate them here this turn.
Aye, aye. Contact.
Super heavy mech, longbow, great Archon, sectoids. Sure, let's throw sting grenades. See what that gives us. The stun on the gatekeeper. That basically already solves half the encounter.
Yeah.
Let's see what your insanity can do to the Archon that you don't see, but you didn't check properly if you see him. But hey, at least you can capacity this judge this time. That's a bit of a whiff.
Waste of time and energy.
Alright, where's Captain? Captain, my Captain. I'd like you to take shots at the Archon. Please.
Absolutely.
78. Probably should have moved you in a little bit closer.
Adjusting sights.
You do that then? Okay, I guess then you just shoot the Archon. What are we talking about here? Could kill the mech. Could kill this guy. Possibly get the Archon. Let's get the kill on the mech. Assuming they are just spaced apart perfectly, then I'm not hitting more than one target with my bolts. Would hit the Archon. Apparently that is hitting the sectoid for sure. Give me some opportunities here for a takedown move. Okay, and that should give us some opportunities then to hunker down now to unmovable. Just teleport in there and clean up house.
Feind neutralisiert. Feindliches Ziel erledigt.
It was technically in cover from my Templar. Should have moved you first, but it's fine. It's fine.
Here I go. It's my turn. It's no use struggling.
I'm not even gonna bother shooting. I'm just gonna wait for next turn when I focus fire and unload to get rid of all that armor.
Mi tengo pronta.
Move, move, move.
Anytime now.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's focus fire that. Then let's get you on the line. Just nimble hands into a full unload. It's 80%, but it's gonna go up 5% with these shots. Okay, and I think I want to feed the killed Kyber for some more sword ammo, right? If possible. Right. Just shoot. Don't do fancy weapon tricks here. It's not even listening.
Game over.
Alright, final room, no concealment. I I mean the enemies on in the final room are kind of always the starting enemies, the first avatar. They are in the same position, so it's not the end of the world. I don't know where I can go without activating them.
Astounding. This entire facility submerged beneath our oceans. For how long, I wonder? One problem at a time, Doctor.
We seek to defy that which would consume us all. Your efforts deny the sacrifice.
Like the real fascinating thing here, Tigan, is that glass ceiling and its flat glass surface, and it's withholding all that pressure from the ocean waters.
My turn.
That's gotta be some fancy material. Alright, my usual approach here. Gonna bring everybody
Don't
around
fall behind.
to kind of this area, and then we use the high ground that we have here on these platforms to kill everything.
It seems like my travels never end.
It's probably a little bit too detailed, you know?
Keep moving. En movimento.
Running.
Now, in retrospect,
Location confirmed.
should have built the squads differently and
Double time.
fit Cloud in here, because man, CCS and Bladestone while guarding one of these portals is probably pretty good.
Make haste. My
I
blade
think we
thirsts.
might be able to manage anyway.
Und ab geht's.
Together, we are strong.
Anytime now.
Come and get some.
You have such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our
Didn't she say that already when we were in the other part of the mission?
I'm ready.
So I was like this, our intentions were never hostile. How many people did you kill in the first war?
Schon unterwegs.
What is 4 billion deaths?
Ich bin bereit.
Or whatever, how many it was among friends, hey? Yeah, I guess the advantage of not exactly seeing where I'm going here is
Go.
that I'm probably just gonna wing it here in a second.
What's over there? Let's do this. What's over there? Back online.
I will go to you.
Sono in allerta.
Come on.
Wait,
Aye, aye, Commander.
I feel like that was the topic of the whole mission today. We're just gonna wing it.
So many lives risked to bring you back to them, Commander. And for what? More violence, more war, more death. Truly, you were meant for something more than this.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Let's just bring it.
Go.
You are our greatest adversary. You are our avatar. You can lead our armies and save your
Let's not use cooldowns like that.
return
There can be no more delay.
Though I find the possibilities proposed by the creature intriguing, I believe we have passed the point of rational discourse.
We didn't come here to talk.
Yeah. Take it down.
Your persistence is admirable, but tired. It is time to accept the path laid out before you, Commander.
Return to us. You were once our greatest asset against this world. It can be so once again.
Talk. Too much talk, not enough boom.
I'm a whiz of a whiz. I mean, if ever a whiz there was, that is.
So, let's bring tidings of boom here.
I don't just cause problems. I can also solve them.
That is where you think you want to teleport to, buddy? Okay.
D'accordo. Colpo deviato. Pochi danni.
Double non-crit? That kind of disappointing. I'm not sure if I want to use an unload here. I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna shoot this guy. I gotta make sure those guys die. $57 because they're so close. Okay, let's
On my way.
move you over here. Pull as far away as we can.
I'll take the high road.
Continue to ignore all cover options and shoot this guy. That's the problem and the secret of these guys. So he will always teleport to a spot that's within line of sight of your guys. And me being here allows him to teleport this far away now. Basically just a volt away from dying. Indeed. I think I kind of lost the opportunity to get a good smoke grenade out. Down to 11. Can you get the kill there? I think I really need to smoke up that. Got some combat drugs here. Apparently I have 11 charges.
Smoke's in the air.
And I still only grace.
So be it.
to get you. Guess we can take the second shot here, get the kill.
Going up.
That's the kill I'm looking for, and let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
We can probably just insanity you to control you, even though I would really like to kill you in this first turn.
Happy now.
One down, 2 to go. The other thing I would really like is to have your full Overwatch.
Got it.
Mir entgeht nichts.
Our faith will prevail.
Back here a little bit. Yes, you can take a shot at that Archon.
My turn.
69. I guess you didn't get the buff from the smoke, but that's fine.
You should have picked better monsters.
Was a good position for the combat rush.
Overwatch.
Totally intentional. Yes.
One
Dead.
down, thousands to go.
Dead.
Happy now.
Feindliches Ziel
Also dead.
erledigt.
Oh no, not 3 basic faceless. So how are we gonna handle this?
Not a problem.
Just get everybody to some sort of position here.
Double time.
Watch from there. I'm just gonna sit here
Waffe
Overwatch.
geladen.
Our destiny awaits. Battles are being
Take the
waged.
center. Should have used meditate.
All right, I'll go.
Let's shift you around to this side.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
Actually have sentinel, so
I
let's
shall win your battle short of oblivion.
watch you.
Okay. Sure.
Get ready. With this, I'll change the future.
I think we have a nice spread here.
I will fulfill my destiny.
Though we just had a spawn here, so I don't think this will spawn something again. So more likely we have on one of those platforms
Show off.
somebody coming in.
Agli ordini. D'accordo.
Staying
Will I
frosty.
be moving to
Moving to Overwatch.
Ooh, Avatar coming in over there. That's annoying. basically no way for me to activate him this turn.
There you go.
Nope. Denied.
There you go.
Three more faceless.
Big deal.
Game really knows my one weakness.
Happy now.
Okay, he's dead.
Was not what I intended.
Yeah, okay.
Back in. Affirmative.
So I think we're just gonna sit here. Noodles in, and then Overwatch, everybody.
Yeah.
Ci sono.
Keeping a lookout.
I don't like it that we can't do anything about the avatar this turn, but it is what it is.
The time for contemplation
There was meditation changed at some point. I thought that was always turn ending.
So you require my aid. How?
Oh, that was the Windows key, not the Overwatch key.
No use struggling.
Sto di guardia.
No.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, it's on!
There you go.
Can just one more goddamn thing go wrong?
The HP Viper. Yeah, sure. I don't know, what are we gonna do? Okay, I think we need to get some vision information or something here. If it's just the Berserker here, or if his buddies are coming to it. No matter where you move, you only see the Berserker. Okay, here's an idea.
I'm on my way.
We don't look for somebody else. We just, you know, just feel around for somebody else. That doesn't feel right. Let's do a little scout. Okay, that is somewhat crowded over there. I think that justifies a good old vortex grenade.
Didn't see this coming, did you?
As usual, he should teleport into visual range of some of my guys.
Sure thing.
$91.
Copy that.
$96 taken out. Very interesting position. Very, very interesting. Not very good, but very interesting. Get out of here.
One down. Thousands to go. Kill zone confirmed.
I think that's good enough for me.
My blade seeks blood.
You go back. I don't think I can actually give you any cover up there, but what we could do is... let's place some cover here. We don't find a sign. What I was trying to say is I'm just gonna move here and word with you. Yeah, just so that the captain is not just sitting there out in the open.
Bitte Feuerschutz.
Right, and you sit there and think about how useless that pillar was.
Inspection time.
Affirmativo.
Got it covered.
Oh, and there's the third avatar. It's immediately like, oh, get out of here. Just killed him on Overwatch.
Ziel eliminiert.
Yeah, that faceless keeping his distance, doesn't want to get the receiving end of that blade storm.
Regolo la mira.
What did he do?
There you go. Big deal. One down, thousands to go.
Lost the vibe. Okay, so I wonder if the avatar here actually teleported somewhere over here and then the berserker attacked him and now he's finally ending up in this position. Which he's not actually, because that's where the codex is. So where is the avatar? Right. Oh, so he is here, but the berserker didn't hit. Interesting. So telling me I could just double tap, select this guy, shoot him or something?
It hit the plate.
Right, Avatar loaded successfully. Time to unload him.
Stabilizing the psionic network, everything's going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
You heard her!
Wait.
Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here. Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working. Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home. Commander, you okay? We just lost contact.
What the hell is happening here, Doctor? It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
we do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vital stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
This is the Liberation Network broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
What next?
We finally come in from the cold.
Brothers and sisters, welcome home.
With the psionic network down, the core is even stronger.
Gather everyone. Our time is short. We won but a battle. Now the real war begins.
Alright. Was a bit of a campaign, eh? 154 missions. Although we're just at 150 episodes. Surprising amount flawless, but I mean that's the long war thing with having a plate of armor. We could watch dudes successful shot above 90, my stated goal for each campaign. And yeah, that was another Long War of the Chosen campaign with Mod Jam in the bag. Interesting run. So I think I mentioned it before in the class review episode that I liked the idea of having just one soldier for each class, but there's also with so many classes and so many classes also kind of overlapping a little bit. It has some downsides. Like it's fun doing that a few times. I'm not sure I'm going to revisit that concept of a campaign anytime soon, but I did play it 2 times on stream and now this campaign on YouTube, so it definitely was interesting. We'll have to see in the future if we're going to play with additional classes again and in what way we implement them, because I think class bloat is not necessarily good, so it's rather just having a selection of classes and sticking to that then. But yeah, that's this campaign. I think I already mentioned the next campaign in my channel update video is going to be a basic Long War of the Chosen without Mod Jam campaign, and we're going to do something with reduced squad size. So limiting ourselves artificially to only bring 4 soldiers to most missions and then 5 on like the more difficult missions, 6 on HQs. Basically 2 less soldiers than what you normally bring, with the big exception being the network tower, where I still allow myself to bring 4 instead of 5. I don't think doing it with 3 people is reasonable. Yeah, and we'll add some equalizers in there to make those fewer soldiers just a tiny bit stronger. But I'll try to set that up over the next few days. So there's going to be a few days without XCOM, and then we'll start the new campaign. I'm gonna say probably Thursday, Friday, maybe on the weekend. But yeah, that's the campaign. It's been good fun. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the comments, the likes, the usual stuff. And yeah, I hope if you enjoyed what you saw here, then and you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button. And then you see when the next series goes live. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.